Hello and welcome to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast. I am Gilly Rizari. That is my main man, Larry Loper, Mr. LL himself. We are on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. So remember to hit like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. We want all the smoke. We're going to start the show talking about football, baseball, NBA, fantasy football, tiers, and our picks and predictions for week number 9 in the National Football League. But first, Larry, we're going to start on a little bit of a somber note. One of the great New York Jets players of all time, Nick Mangold, passed away this past weekend over a kidney disease at age 41.
Yeah,
Now we just heard 2 weeks ago about this situation. He waited until the very end when he needed a transplant. And unfortunately, after he made that announcement, he died 12 days later. Very unfortunate. He was part of the 2006 draft when the Jets had two first round picks and they went and took two offensive linemen, which was the smartest thing they've done in the last 30 years. And they got two good ones. They got the Brickishaw Ferguson, who went top 10, and then they got Nick Mangold, who went at the end of the first round. Both guys panned out really well for them. The Brickishaw played 10 years, Nick Mangold played 11 years. Very good players. Actually think Nick Mangold's resume is going to put him in consideration for Hall of Fame because
indeed.
it was legit really, really, really good. He's already in the Jets uh, Hall of Fame, or whatever they call it, the Ring
Yeah,
of
big
Honor.
honor, yo.
I think it's the Ring of Honor kind of thing. I mean, what a great career, but such a sad story. It's unfortunate that a great player, a young guy, a good guy like that, what we're going to think about now is him dying, at age 41. I mean, literally he had half of his life more to live. He should have lived to 82. Said he's gone at 41, which poses the question that I think we've talked about before, and I'm sure we agree on this. People always try to debate, and to me it's no debate. If you had a choice between having a lot more time or a lot more money, which would you choose? And to me it's a lot more time.
Right about that, brother.
100%.
100%.
100%, because think about it. If you became a millionaire
Hmm.
tomorrow, but they said it's going to shave away 10 years of your life, you can't assume, like, I'm 50.
Right.
I can't assume that that I'm only living another 10 years or another 15 years or whatever, because 10 years of what you were supposed to be, maybe I was only supposed to live to 60 because of my health. So that means I could be a millionaire today and be dead the next day. You don't know. It's one of those like trick questions. Maybe I'm supposed to live to be 90 and then make it to 80. Well, that's very wishful thinking, probably not realistic with my, health background. But nevertheless, I'm not you look at Nick Mangold and they had the money. His family has the money. What
Yeah.
his wife doesn't have is a husband anymore. What
Yeah.
his kids don't have is a father anymore. So they got the money. Which do you think they'd rather have right now? The man, Nick Mangold, or the money that they're going to have for the rest of their life? I'm guessing they wish they had the man.
Right about
I
that.
know I know you're in agreement with me. Well, I
100%.
mean, it's somber, sad, but what was your initial reaction and how you feeling about the passing of Nick Mangold?
Man, it's always a tragedy, man, when you lose somebody young, and it really makes you reflect over just like you were saying, man. Money, we treasure the money, we treasure all these things. We'll complain about not having this, not having that. How many times do we really wake up in the morning and be thankful for the things we really do have? And I have to at times even check myself, Gil, to not complain about certain things. You know what I mean? It's easy, it's human nature, it's very easy to be negative, it's very easy to complain, It's very easy to just look at your situation and magnify whatever situation you're going through. And you know the saying, man, it's cliche, but it's true. You it's people going through way worse things than you are. Okay. I just left one of my partners, man, and I hate to be in this slumber mode, right? And it was crazy because I'm on my way to the studio, as the world should know by now that I have a whole studio music. You already know we talk about videos on this podcast, and I'm very, I'm a religious believing person, right? So I'm on my way to the studio, and on this road, of all the people that could be next to me, on the other side of right next to me, pulling up. What's the coincidence? This is what I'm saying. What's the coincidence? Ain't no quink in it, right? It's my friend's sister. And she
Mhm.
said, my brother's in ICU. His
Mhm.
lungs stopped working for me as a machine hooked up to him, and it's not looking good.
Mhm.
He's in my bracket, bro. That's young. He's in Nick Mango's bracket. That's young. We have not even begun to live this thing called this life, right?
Mhm.
Because half of it was just being young, dumb, and doing dumb, crazy stuff. Now we starting to slow down, look at life totally different, ease into this old man thing, right?
Mhm.
I went and visited him, man, and I visited him, man, and I was pleasantly surprised because I was expecting to walk into a room for him, just tubes breathing for him. He almost in a vegetative state, and I'm talking to a person almost on the way out, right?
Mhm.
But I walk in the room and he's alert. He's looking at it, and I didn't know that they went to surgery, and then he got through the surgery, so he's on his way to recovery, which is a blessed thing. And what he wanted was just help. He wanted me to get the nurse. That was the first thing, man. Go get a nurse. Help me out, man. I gotta get the suction. He got a tube. We want to get the suction out. Obviously, his blood pressure's high because if you come out of a coma state, and you got all this stuff hooked up to you, how would you feel? And it's painful at times, right?
Yeah.
And and I could look in the homie's eye. He can't talk, so I could look in his eyes. Eyes never lie. The windows to your soul will never lie. Know that, right? And of all the things he's going through, bro, you know what he did and asked, bro? He asked me to grab a clipboard, and what he wrote on his clipboard was, "I want you to talk about this on your show."
Mm.
Of all the things in the world this man's going through right now, he was cognitive enough to say, "I want you to talk about this on your show." And I said, "I got you, homie. I got you. I promise you, I got you." You know what I mean? What I'm getting at, man, we don't know the magnitude of what we do, Gil.
Mhm.
Sometimes I don't see the magnitude of what we do. I'm not touching the people that the thousands of people that tune into that view our shorts. You know what I mean? I'm not privy to that information. I'm only looking at numbers. I'm looking at analytics. I'm not looking at the people. I see analytics.
Mhm.
I respond to the comments. Thank you for everybody that has commented on our channel. Thank you for everybody that has subscribed to our channel. Thank you for everybody that continues to listen to me and Gil, that we get up every week and give you all this jargon and off of camera. He'll tell you many days. I'm like, man, we keep doing this, sacrificing sleep, everything, family, time, all that. And bro, I'm not seeing results. But guess what? We are getting results. We are trending the right way. We are looking in the green. So the message to us and the message to my homie is we gonna keep pushing, man, because we here to keep pushing. You know, thank God that you got two lungs. Thank God you got a liver. Thank God you got a good heart. Thank God whatever you're going through, that you got a
Mhm.
family that loves you and that you can love them back. Because when that casket drop, man, that money don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Mhm.
That money ain't gonna buy you to the other life, bro. So why even sacrifice it all and lose time? This precious thing called time and health that we think we have. Embrace it while you got it. Because this joint's breaking down every day. This body's breaking down, and
Mhm.
time is not on our side as we get older. So that was my message. I don't want to keep this going, bro. But thank you once again for everybody, and count your blessings, man. Be thankful for everything you got, man, for real, and embrace your loved ones, man, while you got them. Don't live with regrets. Love your loved ones while you got them.
100%. What's your friend's name?
His name is Thomas Smith, man, aka Guns, man. My man, aka Guns, Thomas Smith, man.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask everybody, I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in giving positive thoughts, and send them in the direction. So
Yes,
I'm going to give positive thoughts to Mr. Guns,
yes, for
and
sure.
I'll be thinking of him, and I hope he's pulling through.
Yes,
A saying that I heard a long time ago was, "Until you're dead, you're still living."
yes, sir.
So that's what we got to do. We got to remember that we're alive. We can't take the little things for granted. We can't assume that tomorrow will be here. We got to make the most of today. Appreciate today. I have a beautiful wife. I've got a great son. I've got stepkids. I'm still employed. I live in a house. I've got 8 pets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I've 8 living things here that aren't people, that are pets for people in this house. They're not all necessarily my pets, but nevertheless, I digress. I've got a house full of a whole lot.
Life. Yeah, you got
Yes,
a house
I,
full of life.
yes, a lot of life, and that's that's what I wanted. It's what I wanted. It's what I signed up for,
Same
and
here.
you know,
And-
uh,
and-
I'm thankful for the podcast and what I have going on in my life, and I really try at this stage not to harp on the negativity for the most part. I think I do a decent job with that. I'm not a complainer, and when I do complain, I really don't do it around people because I don't want to bring them down because I don't like when they complain, they bring me down.
Don't
Because
bring-
like you said, there are people that got real issues, real problems, real health problems, real financial problems, uh, and and I'm not in that situation. Would
Nope.
I like to have more money? Yes. Would I like to be a healthier person? Yes. But wouldn't everybody?
You right
Don't
about
you
that.
wish you could turn back the clock 10 years and be that guy 10 years
Oh
ago?
my goodness. With the knowledge I got now, you daggone
Yeah.
right. You know,
Yeah. I
and I'm
mean,
gonna
what a few more dollars just lets you exhale a little bit. It doesn't really bring happiness. It just lets you not worry as much. That's really what it
and
does.
you said a big thing too, man, by having a strong support system with your lady on your side, man. Same with me, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my lady really supports me, man. She really understands me to the point where she let me do me, and she don't clog me and cling to me, you know. And I just want her to know if she ever listens to my show, who knows, you know, that I acknowledge her. You know what I'm saying? Because at times I could probably be like difficult to be with. I don't know. And I'm a man. Shoot, I think any woman tell you that. Any woman will tell you that men are difficult to be with. They'll probably clip this one for a short, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, I don't know. Hey man, that's why you got Venus and Mars, right? 2 planets away.
The saying goes, behind every great man is a great woman. I
Right.
don't think that's true.
You don't think so?
I don't think that's true because if you're a great man that has a great woman, she's not behind you.
Oh,
She's side by side with
I
you.
like that one, man.
You're
Words.
together.
I like
You
that one.
you are in stride with each other. She's not behind. She's right here. She's right next to me.
I agree.
So yeah, for me in my life, I try to keep up with my wife. She's the star. I'm the entertainer, but she's the star. And everybody who knows her and knows me is agreeing with the statement that I'm saying.
Yes,
I
sir.
entertain, but she's the star. All right.
All
So
right.
now let's do the positive like what we normally do,
Get it.
and let's get into the World Series.
Yes,
The
sir.
Los Angeles Dodgers are up 2 games to 1 right now in the World Series, but I think they're losing right now in this game number 4. I'll just check it real fast. Ba, ba, ba. And let me do. Yes, their Blue Jays are up 3-1,
Uh,
and it's top of the 7th right now. So they are looking to tie
wow.
up this series. That would be big for them if they can do that.
Well, you know, like I said before, man, we talked about it, and we had Dodgers is 6, 5, 6, right?
I said
You
5.
said 5. I was like 6 because I felt like the Dodgers I felt like Toronto's resilient. One thing about Toronto and the Yankees, we didn't lose to no bum. I
Yeah.
mean, to get to this stage, you're good. You're great, actually. Um, And one thing about them, they're never out of it. I mean, they're never out of it. They're that type of team that they're not going to quit. They're going to give you your all. Um, think about it. Went to what 13, 14 innings
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Whew, that's a great game, man. For everybody that was at that stadium, they definitely got their money's worth. You know, unfortunately, somebody got to lose them type of games when it's that close. Somebody got to lose, but I'm not complaining about this series at all. You know, it's a great series because I feel like two great teams are playing each other. And I love it when I can see two great teams playing each other. When we played Dodgers, they were just superior. They were
Hmm.
superior, you know. And this guy, Freddie, let me bring him back up real quick, brother. He don't get his flowers, man. This guy right here, Freddie Freeman, man, he is a monster, man. He is that guy. I'm telling you right now, if he's not a Hall of Famer, what do you call one? In my opinion, went to got three World Series appearances so far, two wins, correct? If he wins this one, it's three. We
Hmm.
don't talk about him. We talk about Tony, which I get it. You know, he's a big name. He's Japanese. That's another reason he's Japanese, so he's going to
Yep.
stand out. But you got to give Freddie Freeman his flowers, man, because he is clutch. He is what you call clutch. He reminds me how Derek Jeter was in his prime. He was clutch, and I'm
Hmm.
telling you, bro, he was clutch.
Hmm.
Or Kyle Ripken. He was clutch too. I like Kyle for Baltimore. I know he's a rival, but
Hmm. And I'm not gonna disagree with what you just said about Freddie Freeman, but you could also throw in there Mookie Betts
Oh yeah.
going for his third World Series
Oh
because
yeah.
he won one with Boston. He won one last year with the Dodgers, and now he's going for his third in three appearances. So that's another great player. So they got a few Hall of
They
Famers,
do.
and Otani, he could retire today and he'd make the Hall of Fame.
And they're probably the best Japanese player. I know he's like God over there.
They've had a few good ones, but I would have to agree between the
Oh yeah,
fact that
yeah, yeah.
he's a starting pitcher and he's a power hitter. Yeah,
Yeah, because the
yeah.
first one that we knew of that was like big, big star was Aricio. Aricio, right?
Well, there was more. There was Nomo, the pitcher who pitched for the Dodgers in the mid '90s. Nomo.
Oh,
There
no more.
was
Okay.
there was Ichiro. There was
Yep.
also Suzuki,
Suzuki. I'm Suzuki. But yeah, yeah, Suzuki. And I thought
and
Florida had one.
there was also a pitcher for the Yankees, Arabu. He was a big pitcher, big Japanese pitcher, Arabu. Arabu. He was big. He was on the Yankees for like 2 years. 97, 98. He was
And,
on the
and
staff.
and if we're missing anybody else that you know of, all you baseball enthusiasts and historians, please let us know in a comment. Please comment and let us know and add to the list because I'm curious. I want to know if there's any more great ones that I'm missing that came
Mhm.
from Japan.
I'm sure we're missing a couple, but those are the ones that I could think of. But Otani is
Yeah,
number one.
he's number one.
He's number one.
He's number
He's
one.
number one
He's
between
number one.
winning MVPs in both leagues,
Yeah. Oh,
and and he, because he won last year, right? Didn't he
he
win
did.
last year? So his first year
Yeah,
with
he
the
did. Yep.
Dodgers, he
Yep.
wins a World Series and an MVP.
Yeah.
I think he won two MVPs with Anaheim. I know he won at least one. I think he won two. And this is a guy that's had, you would think setbacks by having Tommy John surgery, but all he did was say, "All right, I'm not going to pitch for a year and a half. I'll just focus on hitting." And he was like the best hitter last year,
He
the
was.
best.
Yeah.
So that is the Dodgers right now. The Toronto is looking to tie up the
Oh
series
man.
at two,
They put another run up 4-1.
4-1 now. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
and
it's
yeah.
it's getting
And
it's getting late early
I mean it's
in
still
this game.
seventh. They ain't counting the Dodgers out yet because I'm not gonna count them out yet because they could put
Mhm.
runs up. But it's looking like it's gonna be a Blue Jays going going back to Toronto, correct? Tied up.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
two, oh no, how do they do it? Do they do it in baseball 2-3-2? Do they do it like that still?
who had the home field advantage? Toronto?
Toronto.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it goes back. Okay, you might be right. Might be three. So it doesn't go 1-1. It doesn't go back 1-1.
I don't know if they changed it. I thought baseball was the same as what the NBA used to be.
Okay.
Two, three, and then two.
Okay.
And I think baseball is still like the NBA is not anymore,
Yeah, you go back.
but I think baseball still is. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't feel like looking it up.
I got you, brother.
All
I got you, brother. All right, man.
right, so let's go to the association now that we're a week
Yeah,
into it.
yeah. Let's get look. The NBA, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it.
What? So the NBA is a little different this year in the fact that NBC has picked up half the games now.
Okay.
No more TNT, TBS.
Yeah, because
Um, so they're back to playing that legendary John Tesh theme, dun, 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 which is awesome,
awesome.
by the way. Oh, it gives it puts me right in my feelings,
Yes, sir,
man.
bro.
For real.
Yes, sir.
The nostalgia. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the inside the NBA guys went to
They did.
ESPN and they started off with a banger because unfortunately we got this gambling scandal that came out, day number two
Yeah.
in the NBA, and there was a big disagreement amongst Charles, Shaq,
Yep.
and Kenny,
Yeah.
and Charles and Shaq think it's just guys being stupid,
Yeah.
where Kenny's like, no, it's an addiction.
It's
It's not
addictive.
about money. And I agree with Kenny.
I
It's
agree with
not
Kenny
about
also.
money. If you're making who is it, Rozier?
Rozier.
So he's the one, he's the player that got caught. He got caught for like making like a $50,000 bet.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's got a big, super big contract where
Mhm.
50,000 ain't nothing. It's not about the money, it's the addiction. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter if it's a scratch off or you're betting thousands and thousands of dollars, maybe even millions of dollars. It's the addiction. You can't stop. You can't stop.
You
If addictions aren't just drug addiction. If
no.
we could say drinking, alcoholism is an addiction, right? Then gambling is an addiction. I mean, there's all these programs with gambling and stuff like that. It's treated as an addiction. You treat it. I mean, it is an addiction. You treat it as a disease. That's how you treat it. You treat any addiction like a disease, not like, oh, I'll just stop. I just won't do it. I'll just go cold turkey. I won't do it. That doesn't work. If you have an addiction, that doesn't work.
You know
Okay?
what?
When you're I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. If you're diagnosed with being an alcoholic, you can go 50 years without a drink.
Mm-hmm.
But every day during those 50 years, you're an alcoholic. You just went a day without drinking, but you're still an alcoholic. If you take a sip, it's not going to be like you and me. We take a sip and, oh, I just had a sip or I just had one beer. No, then you're right back into the addiction. It triggers you right back. How many people try to quit smoking and then they cheat and they have that one cigarette and then they're back to smoking a pack a day? I can tell you, my mother tried so many times to quit smoking, but she got talked into, don't go cold turkey. It's too hard. Just go, try and smoke like, two a day. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then maybe one at night before you go to bed. She could never quit. She had to go cold turkey. She had to look up on how to stop smoking because a cigarette has nicotine in it, and that's what's addicting. So she had to, maybe not everybody, but for her, she had to go cold turkey, and she quit in 1987 and she died last year to 2024. So do the math. 24 plus 13, uh,
37.
7, 37. So she actually She actually probably went more years not smoking than she did smoking at the end of the day, which is pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. She told me she started smoking at age 11 or at age 12, 11, 12, and she quit at 39.
Mm.
So yeah, so she actually went more years without smoking. I just thought about that now. I knew she went a long time, but like actually doing the numbers, I never thought she'd quit. I never thought she'd quit, and she did it. Kudos to her.
Yes, sir.
Um,
And once again, the memos come out. So obviously,
mhm,
they get every sport gets these memos. They get
yes.
debriefed every year about what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do. I know baseball definitely do it with the Pete Rose scandal and everything that
Yep.
went on baseball. So I definitely know that when you're coming into the association, any association, they're going to
Mhm.
let you know what you can do and how it's defined, right? So obviously, it's not. You can say stupid, but I'm not. I can't put it on being stupid. Nah, that's not being stupid. It's being that if I have an addiction, like we just stated, it's something that I've been doing and been getting away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's something that's addictive for a reason. It's something that you don't even think about consciously after a while. You just do it. So he got caught, but you don't get caught doing it the first time. You normally get caught because this is a pattern.
Yes.
This is a pattern. So it goes
Yes.
back to the addictive nature. It's not about no money, man. The man makes he's good on money. You know what I'm saying?
Why would the FBI get involved
Thank
if he
you.
did it once or twice?
Come on, man.
On
And
a
then they're
few
basic.
on let's say his biggest bet was $50,000. Why would the FBI care about that?
Gil, I was thinking about it, right? Because I said it's bad enough when we make our picks every week, right?
Mhm.
If in the most perfect world, right? If it was just basically purely based on performance based, right? I think me and you would be shooting at maybe 80%, 80% at least, right? Because we'd be
Mhm.
on point. What we can't make up for is referees throwing phantom flags on plays that if even the commentators sometimes be like, I don't know what I didn't see what he move who moved. I didn't see a shift. I didn't see him. You know, I go back to Des Bryant touchdown. He made a football play, caught the ball, made a football play, crossed the goal line. They said that he didn't make a football play in that touchdown, which cost the Cowboys that game. Okay. We have many instances in professional sports where it's questionable.
Mhm.
Point shaving, we're not going to make our median. We're not going to make the point median that's for the gamblers. Anytime you bring money and gambling, anything, bro, it's tainted. And now they legalize it pretty much in every state. It's it's tainted. I'm telling you right now,
It's in your face every
straight
single
up,
sport you watch.
straight up.
FanDuel,
Yes, Bet Rivers,
DraftKings,
you name it.
yeah, Bet Rivers, right? It's
Come on,
it's in
man.
your I mean all these leagues now are admitting they're in bed
Yes,
with these sports gambling, right?
yes.
And we're just going to assume that players, oh, you can't bet on your own sport, really?
Okay.
Really? So the sport that I know the most, what I know the most in life is the sport that I participate in, whether I'm a player or a coach, and you're going to tell me I'm not going to make a sports bet?
Come on.
Come
Come
on,
on.
bro. I mean, you got to be realistic.
We
The
got
money that's getting pumped in here,
we
come
got
on.
experts on every week. We look at these experts on these talk shows, right?
Mhm.
Right? That have a knowledge of the game. And
Mhm.
you're trying to tell me I have a knowledge of this game. Me and you talk about it. We studied the game.
Mhm.
We're not considered professionals. So imagine a professional's been doing it his whole life. You don't think he got an edge, right?
Mhm.
Come on, man. Just like they didn't get no Harborough for what he just did with Lamar. He practiced, but did you give him a scratch right before the game started?
Dude,
Come
that
on,
I'm glad
bro.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Come on.
What kind of BS was that? So you're
Come
gonna
on, bro.
say you're gonna say he didn't practice Monday, Tuesday, limited practice Wednesday, Thursday, and then full participation Friday, and then you're gonna say come Sunday morning, oh, that was a mistake. He was actually only limited. Come on, bro.
Come
And then he
on, man.
doesn't play.
Come on, man.
There
And
should be an
yes, and
investigation
yes, the
about that.
results
Because
were the
come
results.
on.
yes, the results were the results. They still won. But at the point is like, come on, bro. This is why we follow the injury reports. We follow the practices because as a gambler, a betting man, right? And also for the other team for preparation purposes, right? You need that information. You need to know who's going to be playing. We make our
Mhm.
picks every Tuesday, which to let America know we make them on Tuesday. So much happens between Tuesday to Sunday, and we'll let you know. Hey, man, based on if this player plays, this player don't play. If I
Mhm.
know Kirk Cousins playing Atlanta, I'm not taking that bet with Atlanta. I promise you, I'm not. If Kirk Cousins
Never,
starting, never, I'm never.
never.
He's broken. He's a broken spirit. Okay, yeah. But back to the NBA, man. Let me get back on NBA, man. We'll get to football. But anyway, man. Outside of the gambling, what's going on with Chauncey Billups, which is, man, you just starting to build up Portland where you want them at. You're starting to get the players you need. Now you really got the players that really make a push and start to actually challenge certain teams, And this happens. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And if the mob used you, come on, bro.
Yeah, how about that? It's a different kind. It's a poker game, like one of those underground mafia
Yeah.
poker game things. Ugh.
And you
Oh
see the
no!
partner
I
was
mean,
coming
I
out
mean,
and
he's gonna get
oh man. And I
he's
promise
he's he's gonna get banned from the NBA.
yeah, he is. The NBA can't have that.
No,
You
they
can't.
can't.
Think about it, bro. It's branding. The NBA is a brand. You can't have that on your brand. No different than
He
B-rolls in
just made
baseball.
the Hall of Fame. He just made it, and now he's not going to be allowed to
No.
participate. I mean, they'll leave his name in there, but he's not going to be able to show up
And,
and participate in any of the festivities every year. Oh,
and, and,
terrible. I mean, I can't feel sorry for him, but it's
and,
pretty terrible.
and more than likely it was some, rat in the mafia, some rat, because they got like a bunch of rats,
Hmm.
and if some rat probably got pinched on something, and then he said, "Hey man, I'll give you Chauncey, because look, this is a
Hmm.
big thing, and because this Patel boy been going crazy, Cash Patel, the FBI director, been going crazy, man. This dude been going crazy. You hear me?
Yep.
So, but on a positive note, with the NBA, bro, we're watching a transition right before our eyes. Every time period, it has to transition, right? We went from Dr. J before my time, right? Then we ushered into Magic Johnson.
Hmm.
I witnessed that. Um,
Hmm.
then we went to Michael Jordan.
I
We
saw
definitely
all
witnessed
that.
that, right?
I saw all
Right.
that.
Then we transitioned. We had a nice period where it was this. I don't know who league was. It was anybody league at that point. You had AI, you had Kobe,
Kobe.
you had Shaq, you had Duncan. So you had a bunch of great players, right? Then we kind of transitioned to the new era of LeBron, KD, Steph emerged. He emerged and became the face too.
Hmm.
Um, Now we're transitioning to SGA, Shy. He's
Hmm.
put the league on notice, man. He's put the league on notice, right? He is snapping. Reigning MVP, didn't lose a beat. His team came out the gate, young guns, still hungry. I like that. Okay. Maxi. We're transitioning from NB to Maxi. Philly's becoming Maxi's team. When Maxi came in, he came in to assist Embiid to try to help the big fella. The big fella has been inconsistently not there, or consistently not there, rather.
Hmm.
Injury prone. Um, you don't get your best out of Embiid. He don't dominate. He can dominate, but he chooses when he wants to play, right? He does too much complaining to the referees for a big guy, right? So I think Maxi, especially after last year, the expectations and them not living up to expectations, I think that Maxi transition say, you know what, I'm going to go ball for me in this team, right? And what did they get him? In the draft, they got VJ Edgecombe. Great pick.
Hello.
Great.
Hello.
Right now, it's looking like he was the better pickup than Cooper. I'm not going to get on Cooper flag
Yeah.
because Cooper got way too much. That's going to be
And
expected
he
of him.
got hurt yesterday.
Yeah, so that too. But VJ been balling. And him and Maxi, that 1-2.
Ooh, that backcourt is
Oh,
something.
man. Shut.
This VJ Edgecombe, wow, dude. Now, now the NBA today, to me, my theme
Yes, sir.
is the foreign players.
Yeah,
The best players are the foreign players.
bro.
VJ's from the Bahamas.
Is he from the Bahamas?
Yes.
Oh man, because right now Wendy is letting you know that I'm here. I'm not playing. I'm the marquee. San Antonio is yeah. They're transitioning from old Popovich. Shout out to Popovich, man. You did your thing, man. You a legend, man. I ain't gonna pin nothing on you. I can't pin on you. The great, probably one of the greatest coaches that did it, right? I just want to see how the new coach is going to attack this young, because they got a young team out there. They got a young
Hmm.
team out there, bro. And you know, De'Aaron Fox has not even played. Don't tell me the Dodgers came back.
No, but we're talking basketball, and in
Yeah,
overtime, Philly
I
came
know.
back.
Philly came back. I
They
know.
came back
They came back.
139, 134.
Yeah, and Maxey had about 40.
I'll tell you
Maybe
exactly what I
about
meant.
40 because he had 33 before halftime, before the game even went to OT.
Maxie had 39.
I was close. 30. What I tell you, man, the new transition. Y'all heard it on Get What's Good with Gil and Larry. I'm talking right now, NBA to you, man. Okay. I'm telling you that it's transition right before our eyes. We're witnessing it, and it's a beautiful thing because it has to evolve. The game has to evolve. Okay. It has to evolve. You know, and now guess who's the seniors right now in this new league? Giannis. Giannis.
He's still great.
He is great. He's like the old head now. Giannis. I put Luke in there because Luke is snap. And shout out to Austin Reeves, man. Shout out to Austin Reeves.
Yeah, what a big game he had.
51 against Sacramento, 41 in a losing effort against Portland. That's 92. Man, it's Luca's team, by the way. It's Luca's team, by the way. America. LeBron, I give him next year will be his farewell tour. I think next year will be it.
It should be this year,
Yeah, it
but
should be this year. But I think that he's going to go out with his flowers probably next year.
how about Wemby? How he started the year.
Wimby's that guy. Wimby, he had he had a mental makeover in the offseason. He got a little bit stronger in the offseason. He is acclimated to the NBA game. And I said that the best shot you're going to get at this guy was going to be year one as a
Hmm.
rookie, right? And when I saw that, I wanted to see the potential. First and foremost, could he translate? Because
Hmm.
coming with a lot of hype. And when I seen that he could play in this league, I said, oh, it reminded me of Durant kind of because he reminds me of Durant just 2.0. Okay.
Hmm.
He's Durant 2.0, right?
Hmm.
And when I watched how Durant first came in, and I said, because Durant thing, he was always slim, skinny, but he was a
Hmm.
pure scorer, just a dominant player. And that first year was a struggle bus for Curry. Even though he put up great numbers, it was still a struggle bus. The following years when KD started coming to the game slow, he's playing his game, you can't stop him. That part. Wemby's becoming that guy, and San Antonio's looking good. They're leading the West right now. Them OKC, Philly's leading the East right now. And the move before we move on, I'm ask you this, bro. What do you think about Boston? Do you think Boston would be able to make? Okay, you answer that question for me.
That's what I think.
Okay,
That's it's going to be a transition year because of the
yeah.
injuries.
Now Chicago's 3-0. Do you think that they're going to be playing for a playoff spot?
A playoff spot,
Yes.
maybe, but they're not a real like contender.
No real
You know, they're
contender.
they're 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 not going to make a top four. No,
Okay. Now,
no.
do you think Golden State got one more run with Steph with that
I,
current team?
they got off to a good start this year. I have you if you have to give Golden State the benefit of the doubt. They still got Green,
Hmm.
they still have Steph, and they
Hmm.
still have Kerr as the coach.
Yeah.
So you got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
And they
I,
got
th-
Jimmy
I
Butler out there.
Yeah, and Jimmy buckets.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna say they got a shot to make the Western Conference Finals because when they're playing well, they're as good as anybody.
I
The
give you
thing
that.
is, those are older guys that can't consistently put up the minutes and play well like they did 5 years ago. But I mean, that's father time. It is what it is. When Steph's on, he's as good as there's ever been.
You're right about that.
Yeah,
With the
I
shimmy.
mean, I mean,
With the
it's
shimmy.
crazy. Appreciate the greatness
You got to, man.
because
You got to.
LeBron, who has played forever, he's only got a year or two
Yeah.
left. Steph has only got like two or three left,
Yeah. KD,
and
I give him a couple years. So
yes,
you got to embrace this greatness while we have it. Just like when Mike
hmm,
went out, we got that wizard. I wish he would have retired the bull, but
hmm,
we got to see him as a Wizard still semi do his thing. You know what I mean? Actually, he wasn't bad as the Wizard. He really wasn't.
He
And I
averaged 20 points.
they sure did.
20 points as a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Playing small forward. He
Yes.
wasn't playing the two guard anymore.
Yep. Small forward. Yep. So that's the our NBA early, man. It's going to be a great year, big year. So we look forward to that, and periodically, man, we'll have some people come on that does basketball, man. I'm hooking it up right now, man. I got a partner, man. We talk basketball every day, so look forward to bringing them into our segments, and we'll have our basketball hour, our moment with what's good with Gil and Larry. And don't forget to please subscribe. And who do you got? Who you got as going to be a sleeper this year coming out the NBA? Who you got is going to be a pretender or a contender? Who you got? We want to know, man. Comment, let me know who you think is going to be. Is it going to be Wemby's league? Is it Luca's league? Is it still Giannis' league? We want to know who league it is, man. We want to know. And how many years you think LeBron got left?
100%. Great questions. I hope people give us the comments because I want to know what they're thinking. I already know what you're thinking and I know what I'm thinking. I want to know what they're thinking. So please comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, ask a friend, and tell them to comment. That'd be pretty dope. All right, let's move on to the National Football League, our bread and butter.
Sure.
If you look at this week's games, there's a lot of crap games. A lot. There are not many good ones unless you're a fan of the team. There is clearly only one marquee matchup all week. Clearly one. And it's the Chiefs at
Yes.
the Bills.
Yes. And now it really is a marquee game because, and we talked about this, Gil, the Chiefs got their pieces back.
And it looks like it.
They got through the little rough patch in the beginning. You know, if you want to be injured, get injured early, right? Rashid Rice is back from his suspension. You got Worthy out there. Pat Mahomes is who he is. You still got the old man, and Taylor
Kelsey.
Swift's fiance, Taylor Swift's
Kelsey.
fiance, Kelsey.
Soon to be Mr. Swift.
Yeah, Mr.
Yes.
Swift. Mr. Swift. Yeah. And then you're going against Josh Allen, James Cook.
What a game he had.
Oh man, did he ever smoked it? Fantasy, when we get to there too, smoked it, right? So and it's in Buffalo. It's always a competitive game. It's always a good game. Last year, Buffalo had beat them in Buffalo, and then they ended up losing to them in Kansas City when it mattered the most for a Super Bowl. So, my brother, what are you looking for in this game? Where you see this game going? And obviously we'll get to the picks later, but what's the matchups you're looking at in this game that's coming up this week?
Well, I'm going to see which team decides to play a little defense is the team that's going to win because I think both offenses can explode. Now, Kansas City did take a little hit. Pacheco got hurt. They think he's going to miss at least 2 weeks.
They still got Hunt back there, don't they?
They still have who?
Hunt.
Yes, they still have Hunt, but Hunt is really a short yardage guy.
Yeah.
He's not someone you want to hand the ball off to 20 times. But their passing game and their O-line is better than it's been in recent years. They got the two fast guys, Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy. Rice is their best receiver. Old man Kelsey can still play.
Thornton, the rookie they got, Thornton. Remember Thornton, the guy Thornton out there? Because now he got another weapon in Thornton.
Well, yes. Yeah, I mean, Kansas City is good outside of not having Pacheco, which Pacheco is really a guy that touches the ball 10 times a game.
Yeah.
He might be the starting running back, but he's not going to get, 15, 20 carries. He's not built like that. He's a smaller built running back, but he brings it when he plays, but he's often injured as most running backs are. I'm not going to predict this game yet. That is for our picks and predictions, but I will say there is a trend with these two teams, and I'm kind of thinking that it's going to go the way of the trend, at least regular season wise.
Yeah.
but it is the game outside of, your team and my team. It is the game that I'm most looking forward to by far. It is
Uh,
star power, and it might be the future AFC conference championship game.
yeah,
Might be. Might
yeah,
be. It's got a good shot. Got a good shot at it. So we'll see how it goes. It's important for both teams. I think it's a little more important for the Bills because I don't see in the playoffs the Bills going to Kansas City and winning that game. I think if they play each other, it has to be in Buffalo for the Bills to win it, in my opinion. I think Bills Mafia has to be there. That's what I think. So the Bills need to win it so they have the better record. So if they face each other in the playoffs, they have the home field. That's how I see it. Do you see
yeah,
you see
yeah.
any differently?
No, no, because it's been proven that it's difficult for them to win. They can't win in Kansas City, but the way that the season's looking out, you know, the road might go end up going to Indianapolis. All said and done, we're gonna get to that pretenders and contenders. Okay, but before we get to all that, man, uh, you want to do just fantasy or you want to guild or fantasy? We'll do fantasy.
Yeah,
So
let's do fantasy. Fantasy. By the way, I won this week, and I'm assuming you won as
I
well.
did, I
Uh,
did. I
so
won.
what's your record?
See that my league they got this median, man. My niece got this. The commissioner got this median, and you get an extra win if you meet the median, or you get a loss, an undue loss if you don't meet the median. I didn't meet the median, but I won, so I'm 12-4 in second place, and my niece is 12-2 in first because she got the extra win because she met the median. She got the win. My sister has been creeping up because she didn't had the best week. All her guys, she had Saquon. She had a monster week. Like she put up crazy numbers. Like everybody that she had put up big numbers. So she had one of them weeks. Um, so right now I'm at the second spot, man. What about you?
I'm 4-4, and I should be 5-3. I'm still unhappy over the touchdown that got taken away from Roma Dunze a couple weeks ago when they
Yeah,
played Washington for that bogus illegal formation play that nobody could see. Yeah. Um, so if that touchdown would have stood like it should have, I would have won that week. I would have won by 4 instead of losing by 3.
mm.
So, and I would, as I figured it out, I would have the second best record in my league this
And I would
year.
have been I'd have been number one if I would have started Baker 2 weeks instead of Josh. But who would have saw that coming? I mean, hey, I'm gonna shoot the dice with Josh mostly every week.
Hmm.
Man, James Cook handcuff,
Yeah, that's what you want.
handcuff.
That's what you got him for.
All right, man. So let's
All
get
right,
it,
so
man.
this week's Stardom Situm has a theme to it.
Let's talk to him, Gil.
All right.
Start with yours,
My,
brother.
my stardom for this week is the Patriots defense, as they will be going up against the Atlanta Falcons, who is really pooping the bed as of late. So give me the Patriots. Is that right? Are they playing Atlanta? Hold
Yeah,
on a second.
yeah. You're right. It's
They
in
are.
Atlanta and New England.
They're playing Atlanta in New England.
Yes,
Right.
in New England. Atlanta
Right.
has to play
So
New
so you
England.
got you got a dome team who likes to play on a fast surface
Yeah,
playing outdoors where the
right.
weather is a little and the
And I don't know
field
if
get
the
the
weather's
field
for
gets a little
yeah,
we're getting there now they're getting the cold rain,
yeah.
and now they're getting the breeze that turns into the wind, and
Get
we're,
real.
we're we're close to November. That means that rain is cold, wet, and can turn into snow soon.
Yeah.
soon so Patriots defense against Atlanta in New England is my stardom, and my situm is the Pittsburgh Steelers as they go up against the
Man,
Colts.
word. Yeah,
So,
man.
So I got two defenses this year. I mean, this week as the start 'em, sit 'em. The Steelers defense has really not been good this year in totality. And now they're going up against the Colts, who have been very good all year. They're going up against that running game that's been very good all year. So play the Patriots. They are probably not your number one defense. Make sure you play them this week. Don't play the Steelers. They should not be your number one defense. That's my stardom situm for week number 9
All
in
right,
the
man.
National Football League. What's your stardom situm, sir?
And for me, man, week number 9, man, I'm going with the same thing, but I'm going with the highest paid position, quarterback. So I'm going with Lamar this week, coming at if he plays, which he should, America. He's going against Miami's defense, and this is definitely, if you want to come back off an injury and have a big game, that's the team you want to play. They're bad. Okay. Don't let Atlanta fool you. Atlanta pooped the bed and dropped the ball, and Kirk Cousins is a shell of anything of a quarterback. He's looking like Jake Browning out there. Ooh. And for the sit-em, I'm going Bo Nix, man. You're going against Houston right now. That defense is they have to play lights out. He just came off a big game, and if I know anything about Bo Nix, man, he's been inconsistent this year. So I got sit Bo Nix. If you got Bo Nix on your squad, he's going against a defense, and I feel that Texas is going to end up getting some picks. And it's going to be a rough place to play. So my stardom is Lamar, sit Bo Nix.
Well, that's great because it reminds me of a question I wanted to ask you. So, Denver is playing Houston this week.
Yes.
I have both defenses in fantasy. I have Denver and I have Houston. I
Yep.
also have both running backs with Denver.
Mhm.
So I have
Man,
Dobbins and I
yes.
got Harvey.
I went definitely. Oh man, I went because
And I also have the kicker Lutz for Denver.
I would definitely start Lutz because you're going to definitely get some kicks in.
Okay, so
And
you like
I like
Lutz.
Lutz. I like
What defense?
man. Oh, I'll probably go with Houston more likely because Pat Surtain got injured, so he's out a couple weeks. So,
Okay,
but that would be a good advantage if Houston's offense was good.
which
So
it's not.
it's not. It's not. And I'm thinking because man, I don't know. Denver might be the play because Denver O line, because Houston's O line is still bad. It's not good. You know,
Hmm.
I'm that San Fran game is an illusion to me because if you pay attention to that game, they controlled the game, the majority of the game. Houston
Hmm.
did. Though they should have blew them out.
Hmm.
And it was literally a game that the 49ers could have won.
They
And
could
they
have won
didn't
it
have the
at the end.
possession of the game. So that let me know that their O-line is so fugazi because 49ers defense is caught up to them, man. They got a lot of injuries, man. Some
Hmm.
injuries you can't get over. You get me?
Hmm.
And I think Denver, even with Surtain not being there, you have to be able to expose them. Nico Collins is coming back. So if and I'm just going through it right now real quick.
Hmm.
Who's
And
a
it's in Houston,
Who's a
the
more
game.
consistent defense? The more consistent defense been the Texans. The Texans. The
But
Texans.
but Denver has the better offense.
They have the better offense, but they do. And if Bo Nix has a good game, he could have a big game. But at times he does try. He does try you. So I will probably lean towards the Texans defense at home.
Texans defense at
At home.
home.
Yes. They say
And
defense travels. Broncos, they said defense travels.
well, the Broncos are the ones on the road.
I know, but I actually like the home defense better. So
This might be a game time decision for
yeah,
me.
it might be a game time one.
And out of the running backs, are you playing them? You're just playing one? Because I was thinking of just doing Dobbins.
Yeah, I would just do Dobbins because he's the one getting the majority of the carries. Harvey is like they try to hit him before explosion guy, but
Mhm.
Dobbins is the back. That's the one's getting all the touches. You
But
know.
the more that they play Harvey, the better. He's
Oh
a
yeah,
guy, man. You get him the ball in
he's the future.
space.
He's the future.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's the future. He's the guy that's going to be the premier back once probably next
mhm,
year. You
mhm,
know, so Dobbins will probably be on another team. You know, he's transition. He's going. He's you know he floats around a lot. You
mhm.
know, and you drafted Harvey. That's your young gun. Like, come on, like let's be serious. You just letting him get his time, right? Um, being all that being said, yeah, because you want balance. If we're talking about if you don't want Bolton is going there and throwing it 40 times a game, so you're gonna have to have some type of balance. And you
Mhm.
want to take off that edge of what do you do when you got a good pass rush? You run at them, don't you?
Yes.
And one thing that Houston has is a great pass rush.
Great
A
pass
great
rush.
pass rush. So what do? You run at them. So that's why I would run Dobbins. I got him, so I'm playing him. I'm gonna play him this week. You know, who the Browns play? Browns off this week. They got bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, quit the Junkins ain't got. I ain't got to play him anyway. I gotta play Dobbins. It's okay.
All right.
All
Very
right.
good. All right. You know what's next?
What's next, Gil?
What's next? We're going to do tears, 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 tears. That's right. One of the main staples of the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. Check it out.
Check it out.
All
Gilly,
right.
set us off, man. You know what we do, man. You already know you set us off, man.
All right. Let's start with the elite tier, the highest of the high. I got this week, remember, it's fluid. I got the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Indianapolis Colts and I got the Buffalo Bills. What's pretty cool is two out of the three are playing each other this week.
Yeah.
You got Kansas City and Buffalo, which means odds are one of those two teams is going to fall down a tier come next week. Just saying. Probably. Probably. We'll see. If both of them play really well and one edges out the other like in overtime, keep them both. We'll see. Nothing better than a great game. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
ready for.
Yes, sir.
All right, my upper tier is still the Philadelphia Eagles,
Okay.
the Detroit Lions, and the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers have the best record in the entire league, but I'm not sure they're great. Not yet, but I think they're still pretty darn good. So give me the Packers, Lions, Eagles in the upper tier. Now, let's go to the disappointing tier. Atlanta Falcons. Cincinnati Bengals letting the Jets get their first win after they had a big
Oh,
lead. And the Las Vegas Raiders. Disappointing indeed. And then we'll go to the
God.
worst here, the teams that are going to be competing for the number one pick in the
Okay.
2026 NFL draft. And they are familiar names because they have been at the bottom almost the entire year. That's the Tennessee Titans, the Jets, coming off of a miracle win,
Yes.
and the Saints, who are making a quarterback change this week and starting the rookie Tyler Shuck.
Oh man.
So good luck.
Good freak luck, man.
So that is my tears, 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 tears for week number 9.
All right, man. I'm up to bat.
It's
I'm up
you,
to
bro.
bat like the
You
Blue
are in the
Jays.
you are in the batter's box.
I'm in the better
Get
box.
ready to swing away.
Let's go, man. I'm about to knock the joint out, man. My elite tiers. I'm in agreement with you, brother. I have the Kansas City Chiefs. I also have the Colts, man. The Colts is just playing outstanding. Indiana Jones is leading you into the Temple of Doom. And I also have the Detroit Lions, man. I got the Lions. Buffalo could have been up there, but I actually got the Lions. I think the Lions are just rolling. They're rolling. Um, to my upper tier, I put the Eagles up there. You know, uh, I have Green Bay. I have Green Bay. You know, they're a balanced team. And I got Buffalo. I got Buffalo. Buffalo is upper slash. They could be elite. You know, it's gonna be a great game with them in Kansas City. Now, let's talk about the disappointing.
Oh,
Let's talk about the disappointing. Just
I'm sad. Mm.
Atlanta. I'm in agreement with you. 100% in agreement with you. When you drop a 34-10 to the Dolphins, what is that, Gil? Disappointing. The Bengals. The what? I can't depend on Flacco. He did his job. He did his job. Like I can't depend on Flacco. Okay. The defense is terrible. Terrible. And that I feel sorry for the fans. And my Cowboys, oh my God. Like I would tell you, like I told my friend, we are a 32 ranked defense. That means it's 32 teams in the NFL. We are the last. That means that we're going to get spanked every week. We made Bo Nix look special. And to the worst tears. I'm in agreement, total agreement, Gil. Was no mystery. They have been consistently bad. Okay. We have Tennessee Titans. They're I don't know what to say. Jets, Jet. Guess what? You earned your S this week. You earned your S. So you are the Jets. Shout out to Justin Fields. You played a good game, brother. And the Saints, they just don't have the personnel. And you're going with Sloth. Okay, wish you well. Against LA,
Shook.
Shuck, Sloth, Wash, whatever you want to call him, to say he ain't that guy. Well, no, though. He's a rookie. You know, no. He might go out
We'll
there and
see.
might be Jaden Daniels on the low.
No, no,
You said no?
no, no.
Okay. Gil, got a question
Yes.
for you, man. Before
Yep.
we get into our picks and predictions. Right now, I'm gonna read some teams off to you that are
Mhm.
currently in the playoff race. If the playoffs start today, these would be the teams that will currently be holding a position. I'm
Mhm.
asking you, are they pretenders or contenders?
Mm.
We'll start off with AFC first. Right now, we got New England on top of the division. You consider them a pretender or contender?
Contender. And the reason they are a contender is because of the quarterback and the head coach. You know,
Uh,
it was always this talk between Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams.
mhm.
Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. Well, now it looks like Drake May might be the best quarterback out of the
Yes.
group. Still
Yeah.
early, but he throws a beautiful and accurate deep ball. The moment doesn't seem too big for him. And when he needs to move and run to get a first down, he does it. There's no
Yeah.
hesitation there. He's playing outstanding.
Yes,
Outstanding.
he
Needs
is.
a little help with the offensive line. The running game, if they don't fumble, the running game's pretty good. The passing game is good, good. It's legit good.
And
And you know
defense,
the Vrabel and the defense, they're gonna do what they need to do.
yeah.
I think they are playoff bound wild card.
Ain't this something, Gil? Because Vrabel and Tennessee never had an explosive offense. They had a grind offense, but not
Hmm.
an explosive. In New England, man, they got a balanced grind, beat you up, explosive offense, bro. Powered by man, he looked like a great quarterback. Shout out to my man May, man. Yes. We have Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. We have Pittsburgh. Are they a contender to you or pretender?
Pretender. Absolute pretender. Their staple, when they're good, was defense. Defense was going to show up. They were a top 10 defense. You can write it down. Now the defense is the weak part of the team.
I got a
The-
question. Do you think they will finish? Because Mike Thomas never had a losing season since he's been there.
Mhm.
Is this the first year he get one?
No,
Oh, you still
no.
got
I,
him?
I I think they will finish with at least 9 wins. I
Okay,
think Aaron Rodgers is playing pretty well. They're running the ball pretty well. So they'll
this,
put
this
up a decent amount of points, but that defense is going to give up a lot of points.
got you.
They've only had like 2 good games all year, the defense. That's it. So no, they are Pittsburgh is a pretender.
All right. We got the Colts, which would be the number one seed currently. Pretender or contender?
I would have said 2 weeks ago, still a pretender, but I have changed my mind. They've been good for too long this year. They've had one bad game. One and they still could have won that game and they lost to the Rams. which is a good team. I don't know if you're going to ask me about them, but
We get there.
I'm going to say the Colts are a contender because the quarterback is playing well, the receivers are playing well, the rookie tight end is playing well, and the running back is the best running back in the league this year. This year, he is number one.
The facts, facts,
And
facts.
the defense is doing enough with an
Yeah.
explosive offense and a middle of the road defense.
Hmm.
No, they will probably win that division, which
Yeah.
I would not have said going into this season.
We laughed when
Yeah.
they were Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom quarterback. We laughed. We doubted him. What? Oh my God! Guess he's laughing at us.
Mm-hmm.
We're crying later.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Denver, pretender or contender.
I definitely think they're a contender. Now, the quarterback makes me nervous because he could be bad for 3 quarters in a game, like dreadful bad, but then have one good quarter, and that good quarter is the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I feel like he tries to run too much. He's athletic, but probably not as athletic as he thinks he is. But they have good running backs, they have good wide receivers, they have a good offensive line, they have an excellent defense, a top five defense. So even if the quarterback is playing bad, the defense will keep them in games. And if they want to commit to the run, that offense will be humming. The quarterback is hot and cold. I think they make the playoffs. I think they're probably a wild card, which is what I had expected going into this season. It's going to be between them and Kansas City. And I think Kansas City, the second half of the season, might run the table.
All right. So my next question, which I already know I already know the answer to this one.
Mhm.
Buffalo, pretender, contender.
They are and have been a contender the last 5 years.
Okay.
They're gonna win the division despite the Patriots with the arrow pointing up
And
and losing to the Patriots earlier this season. It's still Buffalo. They still have the best quarterback in the division. They might have the best running back in the division too.
all right. And it's 8 teams that make the playoffs, correct? For each side?
7.
7. Okay. So right now we're at what? One, two, three, four, five. I got two more. So we got the Chargers.
Hmm.
Pretender or contender?
So I think the Chargers are good enough to make the playoffs, but they're definitely not going to win in the
Okay.
playoffs. And it might be because of injuries. They got too many injuries on the offensive line. When they got Joe Alt back, even though he's not injured, but he's hurt. What a difference! What a difference the O line made with him back in the lineup.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I think ultimately against good teams in the playoffs, they're probably going to be a one and done. So I think they're playoff bound. They're in a very tough division with Denver and Kansas City. Obviously, the Raiders stink, so that's a win. But I can't say they're a contender because if they win a playoff game, I'd be impressed.
Okay. And the last team, Kansas City.
Oh my gosh,
And
the Kansas City. You and I both have them as the best team in the league right now.
yeah,
So even if they lose to Buffalo, I'm still going to think they're probably the best team. Like I said, I think they might run the table second half of the season. Buffalo, if they lose to Buffalo, that might be their last loss of the season. And
yeah.
they've only lost 3 games, so that would be their fourth loss. I think Kansas City is going to be great second
So,
half.
of all these teams, did they all make the playoffs? Do you have any of these teams not making the playoffs?
Um, One of them, Pittsburgh might not make it.
So you got who you got replacing them?
Let me go. Let me think. Kansas City definitely.
Anyone?
Denver definitely. That's 2. Colts definitely. See, the tough one is the AFC North. Baltimore,
Okay.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Cleveland, no.
No.
Cincinnati, no. I think, oh my gosh, I think I think Baltimore might win the division.
That
I
will get them
think
in.
that'll get them in, and I think they'd be the only team to get in from that division.
Yeah, they would.
So uh, quick math: Baltimore, Colts, Kansas City, Denver. I got three more spots. Um,
Chargers.
Chargers, five.
New
New England, six. And I'm on the fence with the Jaguars. I'm on the fence with them. I
So
don't
that
think
would be
they
the
win a division, but they might win enough to get a wild card.
if they do, that means Kansas City. That means the Chargers not making it.
No, Chargers make it.
Then that means then Jacksonville won't be able to get in. Because the only way they can get in, they will have to win their division.
Hold on a second. Colts,
Yeah, the Colts is going to win.
Kansas City,
You're right.
and Baltimore. Okay, those are the division winners. And I need
Right. So that means you got New England and Buffalo tied
New.
at their divisions. So that's two right there. Right.
So I
Who's
got
gonna
two.
win?
I got two more spots.
Yeah, because you got New England, Buffalo,
Mm-hmm.
right? Whoever
Mm-hmm.
win that division, the other's gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, the only one making that division is whoever winning that division.
Can't. And I'm gonna say that it's gonna be
The West got three
Baltimore.
teams. The West got three teams is going to get in. You got Denver, Chargers, and Kansas City.
And I only have two spots.
Right.
I didn't say Kansas City
No,
division winner. I didn't say that.
he said they might win division, so that leaves you Denver and Chargers. Because you said the Chargers are going to make the playoffs.
Can't. Okay, division winners: Baltimore,
Right.
Kansas City,
Right.
Indianapolis,
Right.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay. So you got them
So
beating New England out.
New England makes it as a wild card. I got two more spots,
Yep.
right? Denver.
Denver,
So I'm down. So it's either going to be
Chargers,
Jacksonville or the Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm going to
Right
go
now.
with the Chargers.
Okay. So Jacksonville doesn't make it this year.
They won't make it.
Okay. And I get to the NFC next week.
Sounds good.
We'll get to the NFC next week. We'll do the AFC wrap up. We'll do the NFC next week.
Okay, I like it. NFC next week.
Yes,
So please comment if you agreed with me, disagreed with me on the AFC, and what are your predictions on the NFC before next week's show?
man.
Well,
Is that time?
I think it's that time.
Is it that time?
It is that time
Man,
for picks and predictions for week number 9 in the National Football League. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, so I'm just going to say this. I had a losing week in my predictions last week, and so did you.
Yeah.
So we don't have to get into specifics. I had a losing week, but this week I feel pretty good. This week's games, not so great, but it's the NFL. We're going to watch, right? You're going to watch. I'm going to watch. All right, let's kick it off. Thursday, 8:15, Amazon Prime. We have the team that I predict will win their division. The Baltimore Ravens are a 8.5-point favorite. It has gone up.
Ooh.
8.5. What does that tell you?
What did that tell you? Oh my goodness.
The total number has gone up 51.5.
Oh my goodness.
So this is an easy one for me. Give me the Ravens to cover the 8.5. And I'm going to take the over on the 51.5.
Partner, do I have to elaborate? Action Jackson's coming back. They need this game. Miami just had their Super Bowl by beating on the hapless Falcons. Man, give me the Ravens, man. Blowout. And I take them 8.5. It's a lot of money, but I take it.
Over under.
Over. I wish I would go with the under with Miami. It's crazy.
All right, we're in agreement. Sunday, 1 o'clock, the disappointing Atlanta Falcons travel to New England. This number has gone up.
Up.
The Patriots are now a 6.5 point favorite.
Mm.
The number is 45.5. I'm going with the good team over the disappointing team. Give me the Patriots to win and cover the 6.5. But that 45, I told you, I don't like. I told you play the Patriots defense this week for a reason. So give me the under on the 45.5.
So you got the Patriots, huh?
I got the
Oh, man.
Patriots.
I'm gonna shoot the dice, man, with with this team right here, man. I think Bijan gonna have a better week. And I think they'll try to keep it close. So give me the points, man. I'm gonna take Atlanta. I'm gonna take Atlanta, and if they're gonna grind it out, it's gonna be a grind out game. So give me the under in this game.
Under, just like me. All right. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Tennessee Titans. The Chargers, this number has changed, are a 9.5 point favorite.
Okay.
The total number is 43.5. Now I want to point out when we make our picks,
Yes.
we're doing it off of the numbers right now, 9.5. If that changes comes game day, we're still going off of our numbers. So I don't want to hear that, well, the line has changed, so you didn't get your pick right. When we made our pick, it's 9.5 right now. And that's what I'm gonna base it off of. Because last week, the Baltimore Ravens and the Bears, it went from 6.5 to 1.5 because game day, Lamar Jackson didn't play.
Yeah.
So that's not fair. So our prediction was based off of 6.5. So that's what this is going to be. It's 9.5. If that changes when we're making this on a Tuesday night, it's 9.5. That's what we're basing it off of.
Uh,
So, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, with that being said, give me the pretty good team over the bad team, maybe the worst team. And I'm going to say the Chargers cover the 9.5 and give me the over the 43.5.
We're in total agreement, man. Joe Alt's back. He's going to keep Justin Herbert up. They're going to run the ball, which they're doing effectively right now. Harbaugh is a better coach. They don't even know who the coach is down in Tennessee, and it's just this is not a game you drop. So give me the Chargers and over. Chargers
Oh,
over.
and Jeffrey Simmons might not play
Oh, give
for
me Chargers over.
Tennessee. All right. My Chicago Bears travel to Cincinnati. The Bears on the road are a 2.5 point favorite. And the number, they are expecting this to be high scoring, 52.5. So I'm going to say this. If the Bears win, the Bengals cannot score a billion points.
So they can't.
They can't. So give me the Bears. That number is saying something. If they're a 2.5 point favorite on the road, give me the Bears to win and cover the 2.5. But in order to do that, they can't let Cincinnati score on every single possession. So give me the under on the 52.5. Bears with
Uh,
the under.
uh, and for me, man, I'm going to say I'm in agreement with you with the Bears. 52 is hard because that defense is bad, and I think y'all still decimated it by injuries on defense.
Dude, our secondary, our top
Stayed
four
up, right?
our top four cornerbacks are out.
Yeah, I can't take an under with y'all. No corners there, so give me the over. So I'm taking the Bears and over.
See,
There's nobody.
if I took the over, then I would have to take Cincinnati.
You don't think y'all can win in a shootout?
I think if it's a shootout, I give the advantage to Cincinnati.
Mm.
You know, with Flacco to Chase and Brown is starting to get into it, the running back. They have to somehow they got to go back and get a couple of turnovers, because when they don't get turnovers, the defense isn't good. It's
Yeah.
not. And it's with a secondary that's the top corner is their fifth best corner. No bueno. All right. But Cincinnati, I would probably have picked Cincinnati if they would have held on and won against the Jets, but they choked at home with a big lead against the Jets. So I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. Somehow a little gnat got in here and it's annoying me. Apologies. Moving on. So you also picked the Bears, but you took
Yes.
the over.
Over.
All right, you start this next one. We got the Colts traveling to Pittsburgh. The Colts are a 3.5 point favorite on the road. The number is 50 and a half.
Oh man, and normally I would have went with Mike Tomlinson at this spot or coming off a loss, but I gotta go with the better, more consistent team, man. And don't matter if it's in the dome, no matter if it's outside. They lost to one of the better teams and the only team, and they beat themselves. So I'm taking the Colts, bro. Burn me, but I'm going with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And I'm going to say over because I won't take Pittsburgh to an under either.
Total agreement. I said don't play the Steelers. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary this year for me to say Jonathan Taylor is going to have a great game, because he's had a great game almost every single week. But I think Jonathan Taylor is going to have a great game. Great game. Probably going to be another like 2 or 3 touchdown kind of game. So give me the Colts to win and cover. And I also have the over. All right. This one, I had to think about this one a bit. The San Francisco 49ers travel to East Rutherford, New Jersey, as they will head to the Meadowlands to take on the New York Giants that still play in the state of New Jersey. The 49ers are a 2.5 point road favorite, and the number is 48 and a half. I was leaning Giants on this, but no Scattaboo, probably out for the season. What are you thinking? 49ers Giants.
I'm still gonna go with the Giants. I think the Giants play a lot better at home. I think the defense plays better at home, and I think Jackson Dart, man, is just the X factor in this game. So I think Jackson Dart will get going defense. I think Tracy have a nice game. The running back Tracy Jr. will have a nice game. It's just Jackson Dart just plays a lot more confidence at home. And this is the back to back from San Fran road trip. So give me the Giants. I'm not saying I'm happy with this pick. But give me the Giants, and I'm gonna say to the under.
Okay, I'm with you halfway. I'm going to take San Francisco because San Francisco's coming off of a loss, even though they made a nice run at the end of that game. And if they're going to make the playoffs, they have to beat the bad teams. The Giants are kind of they're below average in
Yeah,
general. So San Francisco, this has got to be a win for them. This has got to, if they lose 2 in a row, that second one is the Giants, then their playoff chances
and
are in
McCaffrey
dire
should have a
stretch.
real big game, and Kittle. So more likely, San Fran will win this game because I'm probably off on this one. I can admit it, America. I think I'll probably be off on this one. Um, I could see San Fran going there, you know, and Mac.
Handle your business. Handle your business.
Yeah,
So give me San Francisco. I'm also taking the under, because if I take the over, that means the Giants are putting up
yeah.
points and they're probably going to win then. All right, now this is my second favorite game to watch. Denver Broncos at the Houston Texans. The Texans at home are a 1.5 point favorite, and the total number is a very low 39 and a half. Now you got two great defenses, but that is a low
It is.
number. I'm taking the fact that the Texans at home are only a 1.5 point favorite. I'm taking the better all around team. So give me the Broncos and 39 and a half. I think they will outdo that. So I will take the over with the Broncos.
Oh man, I don't like that number, man. I don't like that number at all. So, being that it's a shady number, man, I'm going with Texans. I'm gonna go with the Texans, and I'm gonna go with the over.
Also the over. All right. Moving on. We have the Minnesota Vikings division game at the Detroit Lions. Carson Wentz is out for the season, having shoulder surgery. So McCarthy, second year quarterback, JJ himself will be making his third start.
Okay.
The Lions are a 8.5 point favorite at home. The total number has gone up. It is now 48 and a half. How do you see this?
For me, man, I'm actually gonna be on the side of the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings for the cover, and I'm going for the over.
I'm going to go with the Lions because they're at home, and I'm also going to do the over. I got to see McCarthy have a good game against a good team, and it's on the road, and it's divisional, and it's not the Bears. So if anyone's going to be like, "Oh, they beat the Bears week 1 on the road," Detroit's not the Bears. Respectfully, they are not the Bears. Detroit is arguably one of the best teams in the NFC. This is a real challenge for the Vikings. And the Vikings, they can't lose too many games now. They can't lose too
Uh,
many.
they can't.
So I have the Lions winning and covering the 8.5, also with the over. All right, we got the two P teams. We got the Carolina Panthers at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are a 12.5 point favorite. That is pretty big.
It
I
is.
think Andy Dalton is playing again.
Oh no, not the red rifle.
That's what I think. And the number has come down to 44.5.
Okay. Um,
So, how do you see this, my brother?
my brother, I got the pack, and I got to the under. Um, I don't trust Carolina on the road. They're just bad on the road. And I would have liked them a lot better with Bryce Young at the quarterback than Andy Dalton.
Yeah, I'd be picking the Packers anyway, but I'm feeling better about it that Andy Dalton looks like he's going to start. I don't like that 44.5. That's that common number. I'm going to take the over. So we both got the Packers. I have the over. You got the under. Jacksonville at the Raiders.
Wow.
We want to talk about a must win. Gotta have it. Jacksonville is a 3.5 point road favorite against the sad, disappointing, and uh, surprisingly bad Las Vegas Raiders. Total number 44.5. Give me the Jaguars because they gotta have it if they want any shot at making the playoffs. So I got the Jaguars against the lonely Raiders and give me the over because that 44.5 tells me take the over. That's a common middle of the road kind of number. So
Um,
Jags over.
uh, I'm gonna fade them. I'm gonna take the Raiders, and I'm taking the
Ooh.
Raiders to the under. There's too much public
Ooh.
money coming in on Jacksonville
Ooh.
Jaguars, man, and the public. There's too much public money coming on the Jaguars.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I get it. We are different on that one. Jags gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Yeah, that's
That
the
that that that's one of the teams you should have asked me. Contender or pretender.
yeah that's the reason why is because once again it's a lot of bread coming on, man, and they should destroy the Raiders honestly with the team they have, with the weapons they have, you know. But it's too much money coming on them, man, and the public has been spot on so far this year. but Vegas ain't gonna keep getting spanked up at that. They ain't gonna keep getting spanked
No.
at that window, bro. They not. They
Mm,
not. In the last couple of weeks, the public has been on the right side. I think this is gonna be a funny week. This is a team that you don't want to pull the trigger on. It's the Raiders, the bums, right? I think Brock Bowers is coming back. Um, so they're home. Jacksonville is a appointment. So I think Jacksonville is a better coach at this point. You know what I mean?
how about that?
But I'm not confident with the pick. I'm just going off. This is a Vegas pick for me, man. So it's not that I'm going with who I think the better who the
Mm,
team is. It's strictly a Vegas pick. It's just a lot of money coming in on
mm,
Jacksonville. And I know that we just talked about this gambling stuff, bro. I'm telling you, that's where the funny stuff happens, man.
mm.
When a bunch of money coming on one team. Word.
100%. And how we talked about how the league wants certain teams to win for certain reasons.
Mm.
There's also teams that they want to lose for certain reasons, and the Raiders have always been that team. Always, always, always. All right, let's move on. Saints at the Rams. No Spencer Rattler. Tyler Shuck will make his first NFL start. The Rams are a 13.5 point favorite, and the number is it went down 43 and a half.
Okay. Man, how you call it, brother?
Give me the Rams because they're really good and the Saints are really bad. That's a big number, but I think they can win by 2 touchdowns at home. Now I'm thinking about this over under. I'm thinking, do I want to give the rookie the benefit of the doubt? I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take the over on this. It kind of goes against my normal thinking. If it was Spencer Rattler, I would take the under. I'm going to say that the rookie is going to show some promise. Give me the Rams and the over.
I mean, Kellen Moore drafted the guy, so he think he got some potential. So give me the Rams and give me the over.
Hmm. I thought you were going to take the under.
I mean, Kellen Moore drafted him, so he must see something for his offense.
Did he draft him or did Loomis, the
Oh,
GM,
oh,
draft
the
him?
GM drafted him.
That's usually how it works.
Oh shoot. Oh man. Then don't
Coaches
the coach
coach,
don't
but
don't the coach have a say in the player that he
I
think the
mean
best
they
offer?
like to think so, but the GM has his job to do. The scouts work for the GM, not the coach.
Yeah. Yeah. In that case, man, I'm gonna stick with my bet, but in that case, that's not Kellen Moore's guy, then shoot, that could be under. It's a rookie going out there in LA. You crazy, man?
Well, what Kellen Moore did do, not the GM, is decide that he's going to play Tyler Shuck and bench Spencer Rattler.
Hmm.
So that was on him. So he must think that they have a better chance to win with the rookie. So whether he picked him or
Or,
didn't pick him in the draft, he's choosing to play him now.
or
Which
evaluating talent, either one. At this point, you're evaluating talent,
yes,
you know?
but that's a tough first start because the Rams got good defense. They got
They
a good
do.
team. Stafford's having a good year. I know because I have him in fantasy. And his bye just happened. So I'm glad I'm going to have him for the rest of the year. Um, okay. The marquee matchup Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills. The Chiefs are a road 1.5 point favorite. The total number is 51 and a half. I'm going to go with the trend. And the trend is in the regular season, Buffalo beats Kansas City. But in the postseason, Kansas City beats Buffalo. This is a regular season game. I'm going to stick with the Buffalo Bills winning this game and going over the 51 and a half.
Me and you in total agreement. I'm going the same route. I got Buffalo to the over.
Very good. My other starting quarterback that was on a bye last week is back for the rest of the season as the Seattle Seahawks travel to Landover, Maryland to play the Washington Commanders. The Seahawks are a road 2.5 point favorite. The total number is 46 and a half.
So they're 2.5.
It is 2.5 now.
Okay, so a drop. Okay, and
What do
man,
you
defense.
now? Who's playing at quarterback?
Yeah, I think Daniels got to be back with a line that low. It got to be Daniels. If it dropped down, Gene Daniels got to be back, and he got his weapons. Man, I'm going with the Commanders on this one. I'll take the points. Give me the Commanders, man, and give me a over.
No, we're in disagreement here. I got the Seahawks because they are trying to win that division. Seahawks are a sneaky good team,
They are.
and the quarterback is playing very well, and they got a very good running game. And Jackson Smith and Jigba
Yeah,
is having an excellent season.
you got to the over under.
I got the under.
Okay.
I got the Seahawks. I got the under. You got the over, right?
Yes.
All right. Ugh. And last but not least, Monday Night Football. Dun 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 dun. Former division rivals, no longer the case. The Arizona Cardinals, coming off of a bye, will travel to Dallas to play your Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
As the Cowboys are a 2.5 point favorite, and the over under total is a whopping 54.5. That is big. I know the Cowboys have a bad defense, but you're telling me the Cardinals are going to put up big numbers?
No.
I don't know about that. So I'm going to say, give me the Cowboys to win and cover the 2.5, but I'm going to take the under. I think the Cowboys score quite a bit. I don't think Arizona can keep up. You can only go to the tight end so many times. And I hope they do try to
Oh
go to the
man.
tight end.
But once again, Gil, I gotta say this. I'm gonna
Mhm,
take my boys, but
mhm.
we have the 32 ranked defense. I would not take a under with a 32 ranked defense. I don't care who the quarterback is. We make everybody look good. So no, I'm taking the over. Yes. And even the win is a suspect. I think we should play a lot more better at home. And they do got weapons in Arizona. He got weapons. This will be the week that Harrison Jr. does come to play because he has no matchup. He has nobody to challenge him. So this is only on Kyler Murray. If he can't get it to if he can't get it to the receivers in this game, dog, you're the problem.
Well, so I hear what you're saying. The thing is Arizona going to be able to run? Because one of the things that really hurts the Cowboys is the other teams usually got good success running the ball, which opens up the pass. They are down to their, third and
Yeah,
fourth running back. They're okay, but it shouldn't be as hard. And the number is 54.5, not 50
no,
and a half, not 51.5, 54.5. That's huge.
yeah,
Huge. And if Arizona is primarily one dimensional, I could see them scoring in the 20s for sure. But to go over 54.5, they're going to have to go mid to high 20s. So by the numbers, trying to do a score in my head, I don't know. You're telling me Cowboys 30, Arizona
we had to be
20,
yeah,
24. That's not going to make it. That
gotta be
won't do it.
54.
Third 30, 24. That won't do it. They'll come up short.
And it might be just a hooker. The hooker might get you.
The hooker might get. I mean, it's
Yeah,
gotten me how many times this year?
that half a point.
And that half a point. There's a reason why they
It's
do the
pretty
half a
much a
point.
half a point. They said it a half a point, 54 and a half. I could see it being a 54 game. And Jokers get killed by the hooker. You heard that, right? We throw it out for y'all, America. So if you listen to this betting advice, it's like Gil with the Eagles. Go the opposite. If you say
Yes.
whatever side, if you want to win some money, the opposite.
Yes. Throw logic right out the window when it
Yeah.
comes to the Eagle games because whatever I pick, go the other way. That's easy money. That's your easy bet when you're filling out your ticket, when you're filling out your card. You should go right to the Eagles game. What did Gilly Irizarry say in the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast? He said this, I'm doing this. That's hey, I'm trying to make you money.
And part
I'm just giving you real advice.
and text me them pics that you wrote down too, partner. Normally I write them down, but I've been having a lot of devices going on at the same time.
Okay, you got it, sir.
Appreciate you.
Anything else you want to add before
Oh
we're
man,
done?
just one man, y'all. We did our Halloween special yesterday. It was a great show.
Great show.
We'll have the picks coming out, our movie selections on Friday. Y'all get that Friday, okay? We're gonna have our selections right now. If you go and follow this channel for the subscribers, you can see ahead of time what we all pick as our movies. And agree, disagree, man. All you gotta do is comment, let us know. And it's that time of season. So if you at home this weekend with the kids trick or treating, hey man, throw the movies on. Throw the movies on, man. Let the kids see some classics, man.
Absolutely. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. You can catch us next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. when we will review our picks and predictions, and then we'll have week number 10's picks and predictions as well, along with the NBA and everything else. We're going to know who's going to probably have won the World Series by next week. So we got to mention that. Make sure you have a happy Halloween. Look out for the kids in the streets. It's going to be dark. A lot of them wear dark costumes. Drive slow. Look out for the kids. Leave the light on and tell the kids, candy, please. Come on.
Come on.
Candy. 2 pieces per kid. No more, no less. Okay? And shout out to Guns. Thinking of you, buddy. Shout out to Guns. Thinking of you. Positive thoughts.
Yes, sir.
So, from my main man, Larry Loper, I'm Gilly Rosari. We'll catch you next week. Stay healthy. Watch the games. Deuces, y'all.
Great show, brother. Great show.
Great show.